Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It is late. It is past midnight. In fact, I think by the time this lands on my channel, it's going to be after 1 a.m. Central, well, maybe just Eastern time. And almost midnight for you Mountain time zones. And hello, still technically Monday to Pacific. For those of you still up, I don't know, maybe you're all asleep. So, the news came out, at least I feel like it talks about July 29th, but this got sent to me multiple times today, August 1st / August 2nd, so I don't know. Maybe this is old news to you, but it's new news to me. And that is the August double whammy celebration. I have a lot of thoughts on this. I'm not going to make this a 20-minute video or anything, especially not after midnight. But it's something that I just think is both kind of exciting and also kind of underwhelming. We have the Galen Goes to the Battle Realm, 5 weekly side quests with 4 champion gated paths and 1 open path, 1 energy per step, so this is not a free energy type experience. Gatekeeper Calendar with 2-star champs required to fully explore side quests. So, the Gatekeeper Calendar with 2-star champs. So the 2 stars are once again relevant. That happens a couple side quests, at least once per year. And I guess this is the one in 2022. Collect Gatekeeper Crystal Shards for completing Galen Wonderland solo events. Complete Who Keeps the Gatekeeper solo objectives for Thronebreaker Plus. And then we have a login calendar. You can see Storm and Star-Lord and Joe Fixit, Black Widow and Voodoo and all of this stuff. Eventually you'll get, a decent amount of gold, I guess. 45,000 gold. Solo events, win fights with or against Storm and Star-Lord, Joe Fix, and Black Widow. And it's just different champs each week give you points. Use listed champions to win a fight against a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star. Win a fight against a 6-star champ. Sometimes this can feel kind of tedious, but hopefully, especially if you're like me and you lose your soul in the arena, you'll get a lot of these just by completing normal fights in the game and it won't be targeted. Reward milestones, you can see it's all about 250 times Gatekeeper Crystal Shards. That's also not anything unique. Full quest completion and exploration rewards. You can get a 3-star Nexus Hero Crystal, 3-star Awakening Gem for Heroic. Epic gets you a 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal. I still wish this was about the month last year that we got a generic 5-star Awakening Gem, which was such a help to the middle class of MCOC. I hate that it's a crystal again, but whatevs. 5-star 6 stones, 3 legendary crystals, or 6,000 5-star shards. We saw that exact selector last month. Tier 1 Alpha, Tier 4 Basic. 1,500 6-star shards is, I guess, kind of cool. Although in the daily specials now, it's pretty easy to get for $5 to $10. And then you've got from the epic difficulty to the master difficulty to the legendary difficulty. Tier 5 basic catalyst, a 5-star nexus. That's kind of unique, We don't see too many of those, though it kind of feels 2 or 3 years too late. There's the 5-star awakening gem. That's a generic. Now, I know that doesn't have the same hype that it used to, but I still think it's gonna help people out. So, yay. Obviously, we're still wishing we got 6-star Awakening Gems, and obviously, Kabam is insistent on saving those for only big spending events like July 4th, Cyber Weekend, etc. Mythic Crystal, 3,000 6-star shards. I wish that was a Mythic Crystal selector like the Daily Special, but I guess they want to keep that for the cash-based rewards. Tier 2 Alpha, Tier 5 Class Callus Fragments. I don't care about the crystals because they're not selectors. Tier 4 Class Catalyst selectors. 10 Tier 4 Class Catalyst selectors is pretty significant. 6,500 6-star shards, and then solo objectives. Look, I gotta be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of solo objectives. But if they're gonna get us Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst Fragments and Tier 6 Basic Catalyst Fragments every other week, I think that's pretty cool. Keep in mind, though, that it says specifically for these that you're going to need at least one of these on our team, I guess. 4 side quests with Guardian, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Sorcerer Supreme, and Silver Centurion. So it's not either or, right? It's America Chavez, Jubilee, Misty Knight, and Scorpion on your team on legendary difficulty. So the problem with these is that, and this is really my biggest takeaway, because a lot of these are new champions. Like, I only have these as 4-star. And so if you're trying to complete Galen Goes to the Battle Realm Week 5 side quest with America Chavez, Jubilee, Misty Knight, and Scorpion on her team on legendary difficulty, most of those are 4 stars except for maybe Jubilee and America Chavez. And so it might force you to feel like you have to rank up a 4-star or certainly a 5-star. But just for a side quest, I don't know. Like Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Guardian, Silver Centurion, that's a little bit different. Symbiote Supreme Thing, Omega Sentinel, etc. But when you're using new champions that a lot of people haven't opened, even while they've tried to spend, it puts you in kind of a awkward position, you know? And then you've got the Gatekeeper Crystals, which, you know, you'll be able to maybe land some of those new champions that you need in here, although the drop rates are still pretty difficult to get a 5 or 6-star of those. Legend Celebration 7-day login calendar, that's exciting. So Cavalier Plus, again, Cavalier's the cutoff, so at least you're not getting screwed over, though you uncollected people always are getting the shaft, same as Proven. Ultimate Crystal, 4-star Crystal, Legendary Crystal, 5-star Crystal, Mythic Crystal, Tier 2 Alpha, 9,000, Tier 5 Basic Callus Fragments. Where's the 6-star Crystal? We've seen that before in these, but not there. And then the 7-hour login Crystal, I do enjoy these, although they seem like they should be updated and include 6-star shards. Again, they feel like they haven't been updated in a couple years because they probably just don't want to redo the coding. The trade-in store is mostly a scam. Now, it starts August 22nd, which is ironic because that's when I start going back to school to teach this month. Now, a lot of the trade-ins, I think, are scams, especially the first one, right? 4 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystals for 1 Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystal? Don't do it. If that was a selector, it would still be a scam. Speaking of which, my biggest complaint with all these, where's the Awakening Gem trade-in that we had last year? That Kabam Mike went from saying, don't hoard, it's bad, to we're going to reward hoarders with opportunities to eventually get a 6-star Awakening Gem. I think that's what a lot of people need right now. A ways to trade in Awakening Gems to get all the way up to a 6-star. And that helps players not just wait until July 4th or Cyber Weekend and spend $600. I am excited, as a footnote, for the 4, 5, and 6-star arenas to return because that does give you up to 10,000 6-star shards. Though, I remember that was for a crazy amount of fights, especially if it's like 2-star champs and 3-star champs only. Who knows? So, overall, there's a lot to digest. I tried to keep this under 10 minutes, and I know I talked pretty fast, and I know it's late at night, unless you're waking up across the pond, in which case it's an early morning. I think my biggest complaint with this one is, if I'm reading this correctly, and who knows, maybe I'm not, if you have to have a specific team on legendary difficulty to get those Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basic Callus Fragments, and you don't have most of those champions as better than a 4-star, you're either going to be forced to rank up the best champions you have, especially if they're 5 stars and above, or, you know, blow through some revives. Now, maybe that's what some people love, but the majority of people, I can't imagine that's going to be popular, assuming I'm reading this correctly. And they do say 1, 2, 3, 4 champions per 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so, like, I guess they leave you one spot. Like, maybe I'm just going to bring in Hercules and everybody else will be a 4-star. But it's not the best recipe to me for fun. But again, maybe I'm being too negative. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Good morning / good night to those of you in both across the pond and in the American time zones.